Hey guys, long time no see. I just wanted to have a chat with you guys about 2020 and what it's been to Chelsea Football Club. And as a lifelong fan, I say lifelong, literally lifelong fan, I just wanted to have a chat about some of the things that have been brought up, especially in the last month because of our losing streak and everything that's happening around the club, and looking forward to 2021, which is our next game is on Sunday. So 2021 is pretty close. So to get started, just a quick recap on the Aston Villa game. I thought we were the better side in a lot of the 90 minutes. I think I was actually a bit disappointed by Aston Villa's showing because I was expecting a lot more from them, and yeah, I also think we could have played a lot better, but I think that wasn't down to the manager. I think Frank Lampard got it spot on with the team selection. I was a bit wary about Christensen and Rudiger starting, but obviously with the run of games, you understand why the rotation was made. Other than that, I thought we had a good game. I love that he brought on Timo Werner to play in the center of Hudson-Odoi and Christian Pulisic, which was great. And also to see Kai Havertz in that number 10 position, which, we didn't get to see a lot of it because at that point it was just, I think Aston Villa were imposing themselves more. But overall, I think the draw wasn't too bad. I would have loved to go, I think if we would have gone third or second if we had won the game. So it's not really that bad, but obviously as any football fan would, you wish for a win. Unfortunately, we didn't get it, and we move on to the next game with Man City. Unfortunately, COVID-19 has reared its ugly head again, and we're back to maybe having some football games cancelled. Man City had to cancel their last match because of a COVID scare within the team, with 5 players getting the virus, and they were afraid for both the team and Everton players maybe catching it during their match, which I think is sensible. Also, I hope that we can play on Sunday. I would love to just get that Man City game out the way. Don't want it to be looming on us, as we try and progress and get better from the current form that we're in. So other than that, getting the game out of the way would be amazing. I also think getting out of this run of form that we're in right now, where it's a little patchy, I think we were, all as Chelsea fans, we were living on cloud 9 when we went almost, I think it was 16, 17 games unbeaten, and we were doing so well. It looked like the team was gelling, and then one injury to Hakim Ziyech and all the cards came crashing down. People started to talk about maybe Lampard is not right because he's not playing Werner in the right position. And to be honest, I'll admit at the beginning of the year, I wasn't too sure about Frank Lampard as our manager because it's only based on experience. I didn't think he had enough experience to build this team the way it's supposed to, get it working. I think we saw some signs of it during this period, and I'm not at the point where I want Frank Lampard. I think earlier on I was, but now I've kind of gradually gone to see what he wants to do and what he wants to get out of the players. So I'm fully behind the manager. I think he deserves time. If you look at Man United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was literally out the door, and then now they're sitting second in the league. Although they've gone down to Europa, that might even be a benefit for them. Who knows? So it's important to understand that we are going to go through some rough patches, and we need to be able to understand. Obviously, if and a lot of the conversations that are going on social media, it's either that you're or you're against Lampard, or you're for Lampard, or whatever the case may be. And I just think there's a gray area where you can look at a performance And you can say that, okay, this performance, the reason why the team played so bad was a tactical error, or it was team selection that wasn't right. And also you can look at it and say, you know what, Lampard got it spot on and the players just didn't deliver, and that happens. And it's the same thing again. Another example is Arsenal. Mikel Arteta is a good coach, although he doesn't have a lot of experience. He's a good coach, and you can see his tactics and the way he wants to play whenever Arsenal go on the field. It's just about the players delivering that on the field. Sometimes that doesn't happen. So you should be able to look at both sides and understand that it's not all just black and white, or Lampard out, Lampard in, or whatever the case may be. So that's an important thing to take away from this year. Seeing Lampard, and last season, to be honest, I think Lampard did well so far. Although we're worse off than we were last year. Right now, I think having so many players come in at one time, although it's amazing, it hinders us. It stops us from being that well-oiled machine that we were last season at times. So hopefully it will come around. I have hope in Lampard and the boys. I think his philosophy is being instilled on the guys, and they're all excited to be playing under Frank Lampard. So there is going to be more of an effort put out for the boys. I think also the Christmas period, there's a lot of things that could go into them feeling some type of way, or not feeling not being able to put out 100% performances, especially during this break. Like if you look at the Timo Werners and Kai Havertz, and I think even Hakim, like they usually have a break during the December period. Like, you know, everybody kind of woosahs while the Premier League just keeps going. So it's a tough one. It's a tough period that we need to get out of, and I think in the new year things are going to change. So just to wrap up, what has been an interesting 2020, and like especially for me, I don't know. I'm not the biggest pundit in the world, but I thought it would be interesting to kind of get my opinion out there for certain matches, because I watch so many YouTubers, especially when it comes to like Chelsea stuff, who sometimes I feel aren't honest about some of the performances and what they see. Again, it goes back to the whole thing about being being black or white, and I understand there isn't, but sometimes I felt like there was a lot of just, oh, let's back this even though it's not working. And sometimes that worked to our detriment, and that's the reason why I decided to start this channel. Obviously, there's different circumstances for me, because I live in Dubai, and other pundits maybe live in the UK. When the stadiums open again, they can go see matches, which I would love to do. I saw one match, which the match that I saw was in Istanbul, was Chelsea versus Liverpool. I got to see the boys there. That's actually where I first saw Tomori for the first time. I think that guy has a bright future. I just hope that Chelsea does well with keeping him within the squad. Even if he goes out on loan, he still feels like part of the Chelsea family. Anyway, guys, so in 2021, unfortunately, you're going to be seeing my face a lot again, because I'm just going to give my opinion about Chelsea Football Club. You're more than welcome to follow, like, subscribe. If not, just don't, or just give it a thumbs down. Whatever makes you happy. I'm excited for the new year. I'm excited for what I'm going to be seeing from Chelsea Football Club. And I'm excited for myself. I'm excited to actually do things, and instead of just saying, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this later, I'm excited to say, you know what, I'm going to start. And I started it already, but I'm going to do what I've always imagined that I wanted to do. And this is the first step. So anyway, guys, if that works out for you in 2021, or you have ideas on what you want to do in 2021, you let me know in the comments below. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you in the new year. Peace.